Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with Desert Sorceress by SennyK. So this begins our April theme week. The theme week always starts the first Monday of every month. And this theme week is sandwich sums. So every single puzzle will involve sandwich sums in some way. I'll go over the rules and that will tell you what sandwich sums are if you don't know them. All right, so we do have normal 6x6 Sudoku rules. That means in each row, each column, in each 2x3 box, we are placing the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. We also have these clues outside the grid, these numbers. These are sandwich sums. So what we need to do is we need to find where the 1 and the 6 is in a column. So for example, say the 1 is here and the 6 is down. It's fine. We'll swap them. All right. Say the 1 is here and the 6 is here. 6 is here. What this clue is saying is that between the 1 and the 6, not including the 1 and 6, but between them, we sum to 12. So these three digits would sum to 12 between that 1 and 6. So you need to know where the 1 and 6 are, and then in between them, that is what the sum will be. So obviously, part of the solving strategy of this is figuring out where the 1 and 6 are or where they could be, and then what the inside sum might be, etc., etc. So that's it. Those are the rules. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. All right, 14 is a really big number. We can actually think about this in terms of the entire row. The entire row adds to 21. Why? Well, it's going to have 1 through 6 once each, and 1 through 6, if you add them up, they add to 21. It's triangle numbers there. It's good to know your triangle numbers. I think that's what they're called. Anyway. But we know that the 1 and the 6 are never part of the sum because they define the edge of the sum. So the maximum sandwich sum is 21 minus 7, which is 14, and that's what this is. So this must be a 1-6 pair, and this given 6 here tells us which is which. So that's a 1 and that's a 6. And so this will add to 14 no matter what we do. We don't need to worry about like penciling or anything. Now the 12 is the next big number, and 12 is interesting because it's not 14, but it's only missing 2. So every single digit is between the 1 and 6, except for the 2, because that's the only way we're adding to 2. And so that means there's a 2 here or a 2 here. Or another way to put it is we have a 1-6 pair here, or we have a 1-6 pair here. Now, no matter what, this is going to have to be the 1, because the 6 is in the box. So the 1 is going to be down here, and the 6 is going to be up here. And that places the 6 in this box. Right there, only place for it. All right, and that placed the 6, and now we know that the innards add to 10. So remember, 14 is our max for the insides, which means that we're missing 4. And so either this is a 4, so either the 1 is here and this is the 4, because this is the only one outside, or we would add to 4 in 2 or more digits. But the only way to add to 4 in 2 digits is 1 plus 3, and the 1 is never part of the outside. The 1 and the 6 are never involved in the inside or the outside. They define it. And so that doesn't work. And so this actually is a 1 and this is a 4. And that'll make this add to 10 no matter what. I mean, it'll be 2, 3, 5, which adds to 10. This is also 2, 3, 5. I'm just going to fill that. Oops, 2, 3, 5. All right. I haven't looked at this 9, but we have the 1 and the 6 defined already, and this is a 4, so that gives us the 5 here. This is flowing quite nicely. This is a 2, 3 pair. I guess this 5 is what's left, unless we have some way of knowing what's going on with the 12. Oh, actually, we know that the 2 is outside of our sum. Remember, the 2 is either here or here. So these can't be 2, and that places the 2 here. All right. Over here, we need a 2, 3, 4, 5. So the 4 is up here. I don't know what else is happening. Oh, the 2 looks down. So this is a 1, 2 pair. Oh, okay. Where does 2 go in this box, right? This 2 looks down, so it can't go here. And so the 2 is going to be one of these two, and that makes it a 1, 2 pair. But we can do even better because we know the 2 is outside the 1. So actually, this is 2, this is 1, this is 6. And this is the 4. All right. And so this is a 1, 5 pair. And this is a 3, 4 pair. Okay, we have this 5 here. What are we going to do with that? So the insides are going to be either 2 plus 3 or just a 5. Maybe I can do some Sudoku on 1s and 6s. I wonder. So this can't be a 1. 5 can't be done in 3 digits, and that's the most important thing. 3 digits would be 2, 3, 4, which is 9. It's got to be that, right? Do I have any other clues here? Oh, I have this 6 clue. That's helpful. We can't do 6 and 3 again. The minimum is 9 for 3 because we can't use the 1. And so this has to be a 4 in order to get this out to 6, and that's our 1. Right, so that's a 3. And now this 5, is this 5 more interesting now? I don't know. Let's figure these out. This is a 3, 5. Up here we have 2, 4, 6. That's not a 6. So if this was a 6, this would be a 2, 3 pair, and this would be a 1. Because we can't do 6, 5, 1. The 1's in the box already. I can do some Sudoku here. The 1's one of those two. We got the 10. Wonder why the 10's on this side instead of this side. Anyway. Like the 5 could be on the top and the 10 could be over here. Doesn't matter though. So this is 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. It's got to be this 5. There's probably only one way to do it. I'm just not seeing it. We know the 1's up here. Right. So if this was the 1, we would need to do either 1, 5, 6, which isn't going to work, or 1, 2, 3 pair 6, and that's not going to work. So that can't be the 1. That places the 1 and the 6 here. That's our 5 and our 1, and that's not a 6. Placing this 6. This has to be a 2, 3 pair in between. I suspected that was going to be it. This 2 resolves the 3 and the 2, giving us the 5 and the 3. That's our 5. That's 5 and 3. That's our 4. That's 2 and 4. 3 in the corner. Over here, we need the other 2, 3. This 3 tells us that's 2, and that's 3, that's 2. And then up here, we need a 3, a 4, and a 5. And we're done. Very nice. All right. Well, very nice start to our Sandwich Sums theme week. Special thanks to Senny because I requested a pure sandwich puzzle to start the week off. And so obviously with a pure sandwich puzzle, if the only other thing you can do is givens, you're going to have to give a 1 or a 6. Otherwise the 1, 6 pairs will be, there won't be a unique solution because the 1, 6 pairs won't resolve. And so I think Senny did a good job building off of the fact that we were given a 6, which isn't easy to do. So good job. All right. Well, let me know how you did. And if you enjoyed this, why don't leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.